Hello everyone, and welcome to the first Draw and Talk of 2019. This will be the third year that I'm doing this? Wow, saying that out loud is, I don't know, mind-blowing. In April, I think, is when it'll be like, okay, that's been 2 years that you've been doing this, but like, what I mean is, 2019 is the third year number that I have been doing this, because I started in 2017. And then April 2018, it had been a year, so it'll technically have been 2 years, but you know what I'm saying. So on New Year's Day, I went to go see Spider-Man again, and it was awesome, amazing. It was so crowded at the theater on New Year's Day. It really surprised me, especially considering the size of my town is not big. I was just very surprised to see like a literal line out the door when I got there, and it was just... I had never seen that before. And that was my 4th time seeing Spider-Verse in theaters. And I'm telling you, the only reason I'm able to do this is because it's $5 Tuesdays. I don't remember if I mentioned that last time, but yeah. So, anyway, you know, this week has gone by so quickly. I looked at the calendar yesterday and I was like, it's Thursday? What? And yeah, now today's Friday and I'm doing this last second again. But, you know, thankfully my sleeping schedule is on track, so I'm recording this in the morning. But either way, it's just like, wow, time really flew this week. Anyway, so the characters I'm drawing in this week's video are called Dymie and Kim. Dymie's the one jumping in the air and Kim is the one below. Dymie is my second D&D character I've ever made, and he is by far my favorite. Kim is a character made by the DM of that game, being Studio Bunny. And when Kim first showed up, he had a helmet on, and he was like being really menacing and following our characters around, being silent generally. But I knew right away, I was like, this is a friend. I love this person. Like, I know this isn't just some scary dude. This is gonna be a good kid. And you know what, guys? I did doubt myself. I did. Because, you know, he was continuing to follow us and, like, from a distance and not responding to us. I did doubt, but in the end, I was right. Because he ended up saving our characters from a situation and, like, grabbing us all and running away. Because he's, like, really big and buff. He ran away with our characters and then finally took his helmet off and revealed he was a sweet boy. It was so good. And then, you know, later in that campaign, my character Dymie and this Kim character became best bros. Basically, they train together now. Dymie ended up saving Kim from certain death. I'll never forget that moment because I nat 20'd twice in a row and saved him, and it was so amazing. Everyone was screaming and I'll just never forget that moment. That's by far my favorite D&D moment of all time. But yeah, so they're BFFs, and I realized the other day, like, wow, I have never drawn a picture of these two characters together. And I hadn't, like, it had been years, literal years, and I had never drawn them together. Just, wow. So I corrected that a few weeks ago, and actually I did draw this before the year was over, so technically this was one of my last drawings of 2018. I'm sure next week definitely next week I'll have a new 2019 picture. It is so weird, like, it's weird to think that it's 2019 now, because, I don't know, it was 2018 for so long, and obviously, it just... years, man. Years. Ooh, what are you guys looking forward to this year? I am definitely looking forward to some movies. Absolutely looking forward to the Dark Phoenix movie. I'm not actually sure if that's the title of it. I know it's Phoenix something, but again, being one of the X-Men movies, I'm definitely excited to see it. I'm also excited to see, I think Toy Story's coming out this year? Toy Story 4. I'm excited to see that. I'm wondering what they're going to be doing with it. Like, I do have some fears about it, but in general, I'm sure they're gonna do a great job with it. So I am excited. At the same time, I'm cautious, I guess you could say. Oh, before I forget, on January 1st, the prologue of the Jade Unshaken comic came out, so you can find a link in the description to the comic if you want to read it. That prologue is not a lot of new stuff, but it wasn't in episode 1. I did do some new art for it. Just take a look if you would like. I guess you could say I'm excited to get further in the comic, but I'm also sweating so much, because I'm like sitting here like, time sure is going by fast. And I haven't really been working on the comic because I've been not feeling great, emotionally, so I'm like, I need to work on it, but I haven't been. But yeah, I should definitely get to that. Oh, man. Oh, something that I found recently, due to a friend linking it, was this place called refsheet.net, and it is super, like, I didn't expect to have that much fun making these reference sheets for my characters, but I was wrong, because I spent literally like 6 or 7 hours yesterday making Jaden, Em, and Amy character sheets. It is just, I'm having a great time with it. Refsheet.net. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. If you have, then awesome. Let me know if you guys would like to see my account there. I'm not really quite done making character sheets though, so I'm not sure if I want to link my account just yet, because it's like, I kind of would be spamming your activity feeds with a bunch of images and stuff, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure I want to link it just yet, but when I have more Jaden Unshaken characters updated on my account, then I will definitely want to post my account somewhere. I guess keep an eye out for that, if you would like to anyway. I'm not just going to have Jaden Unshaken characters, by the way, on that site. I'm definitely going to be putting a bunch of my characters on there. I'm really excited. Again, like, when I first looked at refsheet.net, I was like, that just looks like so much work. And then I made an account and started making my character sheets, and they turn out so nice looking, you know? Because the customization is really good on this site. I really recommend it. If you guys like want to make character sheets for your OCs and make them pretty and stuff, and just really look into refsheet.net. It's actually really nice. I didn't expect to like it so much. I'm like sitting here thinking of the possibilities of what characters I can put on the site and everything, and I'm so excited. I'm like sitting here really amped up, hyped up. I don't know. I'm excited to type about my OCs and post a bunch of pictures of them, and not only do I put pictures that I've drawn, I have a few fan arts in there. Of course, I credit the people who drew them in the description, and then I also have a bunch of dress-up game pictures and Sims pictures in there. So, yeah, I'm doing that. Oh boy. Oh, so update on my whole injury situation. Foot still hurts, you know, oddly enough. It's been 2.5, I wouldn't call this half week. It's been 2 weeks and a few days. And I'm waiting for it to, you know, get better all the way. There's still a bruise. It still hurts. It still kind of hurts to walk. I'm just waiting. Like, come on, man. I just wanna walk normally. But it's not like it hurts really bad. Like, it's just kind of an annoying thing, you know? At this point, it doesn't really hurt to the level of not being able to walk, or, you know, it's just an annoying pain. Anyway, so this drawing is, you know, coming to a close. I really enjoyed drawing this. It took a while, but I think it was worth it. It's got to be one of my favorite pictures of, you know, Dymie so far. Definitely made me realize I need to draw these characters more. And also, going back to talking about Ref Sheet, I realized I need to draw more pictures of Em and Amy, because I really don't have that many pictures that I've drawn of them that aren't for like an episode or a comic. So I'm like, wow, Shayna, wow. Like, I have a bunch of drawings of Jaden, probably partially because of the Sweet Coffee Rain blog that she quote-unquote runs with her cousins. So I have quite a few drawings of her from that, but I didn't post the majority of those on the Ref Sheet site because a lot of them aren't very good. Back when I was really starting out making that blog, I was kind of rushing a lot of pictures, but some of them are really nice. Like the icon that's for Jaden so far. You know what? I'm gonna link my Ref Sheet account in the description because I talked about it enough that it was like, well, if you wanted to go look at it, then you can. So, anyway, Draw and Talk coming to a close. thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for another year of this. I hope to do much more drawings and animations this year. See you later. Bye-bye.